Welcome into the broadcast booth here on Inferno TV, everybody. It is day 2 of the Arizona All-Star Shootout. Last night we had the girls, now we got the men's going toe-to-toe. It's going to be the best high school products in the state of Arizona as it's Team Black versus Team Blue. Hi again, everybody. Trey Matthews, your play-by-play announcer. We're about to get this show on the road. It's day 2. It's showtime here in Phoenix. Having control of it is Nair. Deep inside. Albee. Battle of the ones. Him and Johnson. Goes out of play. Will go back to Team Blue. Marcus Wilson setting up the offensive pace for Team Blue. Thought about it. Johnson. Step back. Deep inside. Hennish got rejected by Majek right there. Getting the rebound, swishing it on home. Johnson. Here's Team Black working from left to right. Johnson steals it on the far side. Calvin, alley-oop! Can't finish on that alley-oop attempt. Goes back to Team Black. Here's Albee, greeted in traffic. They're going to try this again. Johnson, too slow to Calvin. Hennish finishes the big man. One-handed dunk, and it's 4-0 in favor of Team Blue. Brady Hennish is one of the top rebounders in the nation. He averaged 19.4 rebounds per game in 27 games of action for the Cobras this past high school season. Far side wing, now over to the elbow. Hits the back iron. Johnson controls the rebound for Team Blue. Pushing with pace. Johnson going to take it himself, and the scoop layup is good. Team Black looking to crack it to the scoring column for the first time this afternoon. Deep inside, over to Anderson. Anderson shoots it and misses. 16 minutes remaining in the first half of play. If you're unfamiliar with the All-Star Shootout regulations, there will be 2 18-minute halves. Bounces back over to Team Black. And we have a player down onto the ground. Looks like that's Calvin for Team Black. And we're going to get a substitution. Stefan will check back into the game. 15:43 remaining in the first half of play. Stefan. Deep inside, near wing. Here comes Anderson. Anderson over to Nair. And count the basket and one. He'll head to the charity stripe for one more. Cedric Neri puts Team Black on the board for the first time this afternoon. Still down by 4. And he converts the 3-point play. The layup, the foul, and the free throw. Here's Johnson, near wing. Over to Wilson. Wilson, couple steps in. Right elbow. Thought about it. Far side for Trorain, and he makes it rain. Travis Terrain. Another 3-point added for Team Blue. Majek. Hennish, battle of the big men. Turnaround shot, no good. Bobbles it back over to Johnson on the far side in front of the spectators. Hennish. Over to Johnson. And Terrain was there for safekeeping, but it went down into the basket nonetheless. 3-point attempt. Hits the back heel. Playing a game of hot potato. Here comes Johnson. Johnson, you are clear for takeoff. Oh, no, you're not. Neri says, get that out of here at the apex. Cedric Neri coming out of nowhere on that block. That was beautiful. 11-3 still in favor of Team Blue. Johnson fiddling with it. Here's Stefan. Gift, three-point attempt, falls short. Goes out of play, back to Team Blue. Heading back down the floor. Wilson controlling the offensive pace for Team Blue. Greeted by Neri. Far wing, three-point attempt falls short. Hits the front heel. 14 minutes remaining in the first half of play. 11-3 in favor of Team Blue. Here's Stefan on the far side. Greeted by Terrain. Stefan wide open. And he makes it splash. 3 points down for Team Black. Johnson near wing. Pick set. Over to Henage. Dunk attempt. Falls short. Gets his own rebound. Puts it back up. Kisses off the corner square. Majek misses the skyhook layup. Here's Johnson, full steam ahead, and he can't finish in traffic. Majek looking for some help. Almost turns the ball over, collects it. 13 minutes remaining in the first half of play. Majek swarming through traffic. Neri, three-point attempt, cash, butter, nothing but net. Cedric Neri cuts the lead to 4. Here's Wilson. Johnson. Majek swats it away. Anderson. Majek. Battle of the big men. And Henage wins the battle. 2-on-1 breaking out. You are clear for takeoff. Slam, jam, bam. Thank you, ma'am. KJ Johnson puts it in. Stefan. Now Neri. Step back, thought about it. Over to Gift. Gift. Deep three-point attempt. No good. Henage controls the rebound. Alley-oop attempt. And Henage trying to prove that he shows some similarities to Nikola Jokic, but unfortunately, he could not find the pass. Turnover, 11:53 remaining in the first half of play. Near side for Team Black. Beard hits it off the back heel. Here's Rocha. Rocha over to Strozier. Now Anderson. Anderson deep in the paint, lost control of it. Team Black looking to push the pace. Here comes Gift. Gift. Back over to Beard. Now over to Stefan. Stefan on the elbow. Beard. And he knocks it on in. Donovan Beard getting some offense going for Team Black, and they cut the lead to 4. Deep three-point attempt, no good. Off the fingertips of Terrain. Terrain already has one three-point attempt this afternoon. 1 for 2. Here's Calvin for Team Black. Greeted by Murphy. Trying to put the moves on. Turn around, mid-range shot falls short. Here comes Team Blue. That's Murphy. Murphy takes a pass half court. Brewer looking for an opening. Over to Murphy. Strozier. Three-point attempt, and it hits the side of the rim. But there on the rebound trying to collect it was Rocha, and it falls short. Here's Gift. Over to McKay. Beard. Why not let it fly? And unfortunately, it hits the side of the rim. Almost got wedgied. Deep inside, and referees will blow their whistle. 10:09 remaining in the first half of play. 15-11 in favor of Team Blue. Brewer, couple steps in at the charity stripe. Series of excellent moves, and he can't finish. $1 million move, only a 10-cent finish for Landon Brewer. Here's Calvin. Calvin swiped away. Team Blue, they have numbers. 3-on-1 breaking out. And Rocha was trying to go deep inside. Unfortunately, he got met by Donovan Beard. 9:50 remaining in the first half of play. Underneath the basket, still in the possession of Team Blue. Pick set. Murphy. Over to Strozier. Strozier, turnaround shot. Hits nothing but air. Beard trying to control the offensive pace. Bobbing and weaving through traffic, and he can't finish in traffic. Here's Strozier. Lets it fly. You betcha. And that's a long two for Strozier. Hits the side of the heel. Here's Murphy for Team Blue. Murphy, deep three-point attempt, no good. Near wing side, back over to Murphy. Murphy going to try again, and it's a different result. 3 points down for Murphy. 8:50 remaining in the first half of play. 21-11 in favor of Team Blue. Hikes it over to the near wing side. Pass intended for Noah Gift. Unfortunately, it grazed his fingertips out of play. Team Blues basketball heading back down the floor. 8:40 remaining in the first half of play. 21-11 in favor of Team Blue. Side out on the far side. Here's Murphy. Takes it deep inside in traffic. Stolen away. Here's Beard. Trying to look for the strong finish. Bouncing it around. Goes back to Majak. Majak. And he knocks it on in on the floater. Taking it past half court. Here's Strozier. Strozier demanding for a pick from Rocha. Over to Rocha. Rocha lets it fly. Spins on out. Here's Anderson once again. Bobbling it over to Strozier. Strozier, turnaround shot. Knocks it on in. Despite the defender in his grill, he still swished it on home. Here's Beard. Couple steps in traffic. And will they count the basket? They will. So he'll head to the line to try to convert on the three-point play. The foul assessed to Dennis Rocha. (23-15) in favor of Team Blue. 7:38 remaining in the first half of play. Cedric Nari can't convert. Wilson controlled the rebound. Johnson near wing. Looking for the big man in the post. Henage finishes despite Majak all up on him. Here's DB, Donovan Beard. Taking it past half court. Trying to put the moves on. Pick set. Mismatch. Trying to fool the big man. Unable to do so. In and out. Henage playing some decent defense. Here's Johnson. Johnson. And it will go back to Team Black as referees deemed that Donovan unfortunately bobbled it out. Here's Team Black. 7 minutes remaining in the first half. That's Stephon. Stephon greeted by Wilson. Wilson trying to swipe it away. And he can't get full grasp of it. He'll still remain in the possession of Team Black. Nari near side. Over to Stephon. Taking it past half court. Majak. And he knocks it on home for two. A long jumper from the big man. Majak is committed to play at San Diego State. I believe their most notable alum is Kawhi Leonard, two-time NBA champion and finals MVP. Having numbers right now. Here's Anderson. Anderson dunks it on home! 2 hands for safekeeping. That's the old saying, right? Here's Johnson. Over to Wilson. 6:10 remaining in the first half of play. Johnson thought about it. Far wing. Henage sets the pick. Deep into the paint. And he lost control of it. Goes back to Team Black. Team Black working from left to right. Stephon. Alley-oop to Majak. Comes empty. But Anderson unable to do anything with it. 25-19 in favor of Team Blue. 5:47 remaining in the first half of play. Here's Marcus Wilson. Pick set. Kicks it on back out to Johnson. Johnson can't finish. Playing a game of hot potato, goes out of play. So Team Black turns the ball over, goes back to Team Blue. 5:27 remaining in the first half of play. Far side for Wilson. In front of the spectators. Greeted by Stephon. Stephon pestering and hounding him. Henage. Over to Terrain. Terrain from deep three-point range. And after knocking his first three-pointer down, he missed on his last 2 attempts. Left elbow. Goes back to Henage. Henage, one of the top rebounding big men in the entire country. Hits the front heel. Fiddling with it. Goes back to Team Blue. Here comes Johnson. Can't finish, but he'll get fouled. 4:38 remaining in the first half of play. (25-19) in favor of Team Blue. Braylon Johnson at the charity stripe. He is the younger brother of NBA player Cam Johnson. Does that name sound familiar for some of you Arizonian natives? Well, it should be. Johnson was on that Phoenix Suns team that went to the NBA Finals in 2021. Unfortunately, they lost to the Milwaukee Bucks in 6. Johnson currently plays for the Brooklyn Nets. And Braylon Johnson converts on the second, 1 for 2 this time around. Nari. Deep inside, can't finish. Here's Johnson. Johnson, circus layup is good. Underneath the basket, goes back to Johnson. Pushing the pace. Henage finishes on the alley-oop. Great finish by the Team Blue big man. Battle of the twos, Wilson and Calvin. Over to Gift. Gift swishes it on home. Terrain can't knock it in. Gift takes a pass the timeline. Hits the back heel off the fingertips of Nari. Here's Wilson. Wilson, series of excellent moves, and the layup is good. 2 points down for Team Blue. And we're going to get a timeout as Team Black needs a breather. We'll step aside here on Inferno TV, 32-22 in favor of Team Blue. Welcome back to Inferno TV. Trey Matthews, your play-by-play announcer. We have 3:10 remaining in the first half of play. And we'll get a quick pause of action as there's a push by Team Blue. Assess the Travis Terrain. Up top for Gift. Gift, a couple steps in, onto the left elbow. Gift. 3-point attempt once again, hits the front heel. Outlet pass over to Johnson. He controls it, but just barely. Collects it, can't finish. But there is Braylon Johnson. Got the rebound and got the layup. And Team Black was looking for the spectacular. Unfortunately, they got rejected by the rim. And Terrain can't get the alley-oop to fall in. 2:30 remaining in the first half of play. Now here we go. It's showtime. Marcus Wilson with the tomahawk slam. Some of the best high school talent from around the country putting on a show here in Arizona. As we're going to assess Caitlin Johnson on that foul. Heading to the charity stripe is Noah Gift. And he can't convert the first of two. Noah Gift is committed to play at Embry-Riddle. That is in Daytona, Florida. And he comes up empty on the trip, 0 for 2. Rocha onto the left wing. And we're going to get a foul assessed to Noah Gift. $1:55 remaining in the first half of play. Rozier. Hennig sets the pick. Over to Anderson. Anderson can't finish. Three-point attempt, no good by Anderson. Try this again. McKay falls short, and it goes out of play. Less than 90 seconds remaining in the first half of play. 36-22 in favor of Team Blue. Here's Strozier. Anderson picks up his dribble. And Donovan Beard, unable to get full grasp of the ball, goes out of play. Still remains in the possession of Team Blue. Here's Rocha, far wing. Strozier tries to split the defenders, unable to do so. Here comes Calvin. Calvin can't finish. And McKay had 2 opportunities to try to put it back in, but came up empty. Beard for 3, and he bakes it on in. When in doubt, Donovan Beard has to shoot. He was Prep Hoops AIA All Seniors first team. Anderson back over to Beard. Shot clock is still on. Beard tries to pass it in traffic, and it goes back over to Team Blue. Rocha. Nice sweet layup by Strozier. Calvin, left wing. They can hold if they want to. Strozier, wide open. Mid-range attempt, falls short, got swatted away. 3 seconds remaining in this half. And he can't finish it on in. Triple zeros have hit the board. It looks like the referees are going to call a foul. So we're not quite done with this half yet. As Team Black will have a couple of them. Good on the first of 2. And he goes 1 for 2. That's how we'll end the first half. Team Blue up by 14, 40-26. As players are going to get replenished, refueled, and rehydrated. And I will step aside here on Inferno TV. Trey Matthews, your play-by-play announcer. Thanks for tuning in. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to Inferno TV for the All-Star Shootout here in Phoenix, Arizona, featuring some of the best high school talent from around the state, as Team Blue is on top of Team Black by a score of 40-26. Team Black looking to just go on a decent-sized run to get themselves back into the game. They have 18 minutes to do so. Team Blue will have control of it first. In last night's event, we saw the women's go toe-to-toe. We saw some of the best high school talent and also JUCO products. This time around, it is the men's for day 2. Here's Wilson. Wilson, deep inside. Henage lost control of it. And it bounces out of play. Still remains into the possession of Team Blue. One thing I like about Team Blue is that they are wearing some nice Miami Vice jerseys. Kind of reminds me of what the Miami Heat wore a couple seasons ago for one of their alternate uniforms. 17:38 remaining in the second half of play. Goes back to Team Black. Team Blue on top, 40-26. Top of the key is Stephen. Nari takes over to the near wing. Pulls the trigger, no good. He controls his own rebound. Zaxton, couple steps in, looking for an opening, and he turns it right back over to Henage. Henage, 2-on-1 breaking out. And he'll take it himself, the big man going coast to coast. As previously mentioned, Henage is one of the top rebounders in the nation, averaging 19.4 rebounds per game in 27 games for the Cobras this past high school season. Here's Majak. Majak looking for an opening, and he can't bop it on in. 16:42 remaining in the second half of play. Goes out of play, back to Team Black. And Johnson swivels it out of play. Team Blue has been playing some decent defense throughout the course of the game, making some of those crucial stops. As long as you stop your opponent 3 times in a row and you knock down your shots, you're going to see a lot of success. Case in point right there. And they've been pushing the pace. Terrain, despite Majak being in his rearview mirror, still got the layup. Nari trying to take it upon himself. And trying to tip it on in was Anderson. Came up empty. And Terrain with the dunk. And the rim is still shaking. 4 minutes have come and gone in the second half of play. Far wing for Anderson. Anderson. Terrain falls onto the ground. And it doesn't even matter. Team Black unable to get the shot attempt. And the ball goes out of play. Something that Team Blue has been able to do is go off and running. And you see that a lot when Marcus Wilson, one of the guards, is just hanging on back just a tad bit. And some people call that cherry picking, but I think for Wilson in this case, he has a lot of confidence in his team that they're going to get the stop. That's not the most efficient way to play, but it's been working for Team Blue nonetheless. Here's Beard. Beard lost control of it. Well, there's Wilson playing some excellent defense. Wilson collects it. Can't get the layup. Beard with some decent defense, but Henage is there, grabbed the rebound, and puts it on in. McKay, series of excellent moves, and Henage says, get that weak stuff out of here, as he knocks it out of play. Challenge Henage. He will make you pay more times than not. Near side for Wilson. Henage sets the pick. Wilson! Whoa, watch your ankles right there, Beard. And unfortunately, it rims out. Now here comes Beard. He wants some payback. Calvin. And Albee. Foul assessed to Travis Terrain with 14:57 remaining in the second half of play. Heading to the line is Kevin Albee. Now, Kevin Albee is someone that we are very familiar with here on Inferno TV. His last high school team was the Bengals of Skyline, where he averaged 11.5 points per game and shot 56 from the field. And he converts on both free throw attempts. Just a crafty player with a lot of athleticism. Speaking of with some athleticism, Brady Headage puts it on in. Beard bobbled it away. Wilson, you are clear for takeoff with the windmill. Flight two, Marcus Wilson, Landon with some style. Albee can't answer on back. And Terrain tried to play some defense, unfortunately. Came back to bite him. Wyatt McKay will shoot 2. Can't convert on the first one. Team Black in a bit of a funk. And McKay gets the second one from the line. Johnson over to Wilson. Wilson. Marcus Wilson is committed to play basketball at Washington State, the alma mater of Klay Thompson, who has won 4 championships with the Golden State Warriors. Speaking of which, Wilson tried to emulate Klay right there on that three-point attempt. No good, but Headage is right there to clean up the mess. Spikes it back over to the far wing. Here's Gift. Gift pulls up, and it falls short, but there was McKay to put it on in. Substitutions coming in. Ryan Zuxton will check in for Team Black. And a wholesale change for Team Blue. 5 new bodies. Strozier. McKay picking him up. At the charity stripe, left block, falls short. Here's Gift. Gift pulls up for 3, and it spins on out. Near side wing. Over to the charity stripe. Corner 3 for Team Blue. Can't knock it on in. That came off the fingertips of Landon Brewer. Here's Beard. Far wing. Couple steps in. Over to McKay. Gift thought about it. Gift trying to put the dance moves on. Now he's at the charity stripe in a bit of a mess. He has to climb out of it. Turnaround shot for Calvin. And maybe that'll break Team Black out of their scoring drought as he puts 2 points on the board. And knocking on home, Strozier from 3-point range. Nothing but net. McKay, far side. Into the paint. Turnaround shot. And Brewer was right there. Jump ball assessed. Team Blues basketball going back down the floor. 12:26 remaining in the second half of play. Landon Brewer is committed to play at Ohio Christian University. Trying to put on a show. Near side for Rocha. Rocha dropping on back. Mid-range shot is good by Murphy. Here's Stephon. Drops on back to Anderson. Anderson can't answer on back with a 3-point. Ball goes out of play. 11:58 remaining in the second half. Here's Zuxton. Zuxton lost control of it. Team Blue working from left to right. Here's Rocha. Rocha can't handle his own dribble, and it bobbles back over to Zuxton. Zuxton over to Neri. Neri lost control of it. Rocha playing some excellent defense. Zuxton backdoor, and he puts it on in. Rocha scrambling on back, and he took on 3 Team Black players. Unfortunately, he lost the battle. Now here's Cedric Nari once again. Alley-oop attempt over to Majak, and Majak didn't even need to get off the ground as the ball is spiked out of play. $11:20 remain in the second half of play. Pick set. Zuxton. 3-point attempt, and it hits the side of the rim. Out of play, goes back to Team Blue. Here's Brewer on the near side. The Ohio Christian commit. Over to Strozier. Strozier. Over to Rocha. Rocha can't finish in traffic. Gobbling up the rebound is Anderson. And miscommunication by Stefan and Zaxton as it goes back to Team Blue. $10:50 remain in the second half of play, almost halfway done. Corner 3, hits nothing but air. Here's Team Black. Anderson, and he finishes in traffic. How'd he get that in? I don't really know. There was like 2 or 3 defenders on him, but nonetheless, 2 points down for Team Black. Brewer, 3-point attempt, nothing but air. There on the rebound, can't get the turnaround layup by Anderson. Here's Majak. Majak, couple steps in. Nari, he got rejected by Rocha. Now here comes Strozier. Strozier with the one-handed jam. 10 minutes remaining in the second half. It's been all Team Blue, putting Thor's hammer down on Team Black so far. 61-37 in favor of the boys in blue. Here's Strozier. Strozier, 3-point attempt, falls short. Over to Murphy. And Anderson can't knock it on in. Here's Nari. Nari takes it himself, and he converts on the layup. Far side for Murphy. Here comes Anderson. Anderson, get that out of here, says Majak. The San Diego State commit playing some two-way play. Here's Rocha. Rocha, 2 hands for safekeeping. Hammers it on in. Dennis Rocha, once again, another player from Skyline that we are familiar with. He set a league record for most points scored in a game with 39 during the Toronto Big League. Anderson controlling the offensive pace. Over to Calvin. Calvin. Far wing. Beard looking to put the dance moves on. Over to McKay. McKay in a bit of a mess. And he saves it over to Calvin. McKay. Great layup. And Team Black puts 2 points on the board. They're still down by 20. Terrain. Pick set. Step back 3. Spins out. Henage gets the rebound. Now here's Gift. Gift in a bit of a mess. Anderson puts it on in as Johnson assisted on him. Layup alley-oop is good. 2 more points added thanks to Johnson. Gift, 3-point attempt, good! Deep here in Phoenix, Arizona. Johnson lost control of it. As McKay fouled them hard. Our venue is South Mountain Community College for day 2 of the All-Star Shootout. Referees blow their whistle as they got to say Johnson has to stand behind the line. Kaylin Johnson was named Prep Hoops Player to Watch not once but twice. Still uncommitted to my knowledge, but definitely someone you want to keep your eye out for the rest of the way as he converts the second one from the line. Gift near side in front of the scorer's table. Gift pulls up from 3. No good. At this point, Team Black is just going through the motions and hoisting up 3 after 3, and it comes up empty. They get a mulligan as the ball goes out of play, and the referees will say it was last touched by Terrain. Gift looking for an opening in traffic. McKay there to bail him out. Over to Gift. Gift. Right block now back to the top of the key. Terrain tries to swipe it away, and Gift had no choice but the foul. I beg your pardon. Oh, nope. I was right the first time. They said that Gift had the foul, but the referees came up to the scorer's table and said that foul was on 5. So I was under the impression that it was on Terrain as Gift wears number 13. Wilson, top of the key. Double team. Henich! Two-hand flush. The big man going to work for Team Blue. Gift. Far wing. Anderson. Beard. Three-point attempt. Falls short. Gets his own rebound. Mid-range attempt by Beard. And the same result. A miss. Henich gets his own rebound, and he puts it back in. Near side for Gift. Brady Hinge has been amazing for Team Blue. Gift. Misses everything. But he got hacked, so he'll head to the line. So with the exception of Gift, we'll get all new substitutions for both respective programs. We have 6:07 remaining in the second half of play. It's been all Team Blue as they're on top, 70-48. Now Gift will get the chance to shoot from the charity stripe. First one from the line is good. .607 remaining in the second half of play. Thank you for tuning into Inferno TV. Trey Matthews, your play-by-play announcer. Swishes on in. Gift 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. Taking it past half court. Three-point attempt by Murphy. No good. Goes back to Nari on the rebound. Nari over to Gift. Gift. Step back 3. No good. Not a good play call by Team Black. Murphy over to Brewer. Brewer. And he got met by Stefan. As Stefan said, you're going to have to do better than that if you want to finish on the alley-oop on my head. Still 70-50 in favor of Team Blue. Strozier greeted by Gift. Here comes Murphy to set the pick. Anderson, couple steps in at the charity stripe. Brewer, corner 3, And he knocks it on in, you betcha! 3 points down for Brewer, the Ohio Christian University commit. Majak lost control of it, goes back to Team Blue. Majak gets back on defense. And one for Nigel Anderson. What a finish. Majak was trying to fix his mistake by turning the ball over and getting back on defense. Unfortunately, the only thing he'll be remembered for on that play is the foul on Anderson. 5:05 remaining in the second half of play. Knocks it on in. Jackson can't finish as a foul assessed to Paris Strozier. Zaxton at the line, and he hits the back heel on the first of two. And the second one falls short, 0 for 2 on that trip. Here's Team Blue. They can pretty much go through the motions at this point as Johnson gets the layup. Stephon, top of the key, over to Majak. Drops on back to Nari. Nari trying to put the moves on Anderson. Back over to Stephon. Here's Calvin. Majak. And it's a holding foul. Looks like it's on Strozier once again. Underneath the basket for Team Black. Up top for Stephon. Stephon. Step back three. Hits the front of the rim. Swivels back over to Anderson. Murphy lost control of it. Brewer, why not? Far wing three, you betcha. All chords for Brewer. 4 minutes remaining in the second half. And right now, Team Blue has put up Kobe Bryant numbers, 81-50. Trying to do the no-look pass, comes up empty. Oh, trying to finish with Calvin off the backboard. That would have been pretty had that gone in, but they'll take the 3-point as Zaxton swishes it on in. Anderson lost control of it. Here's Nari. And he'll put the dunk on in. Brewer over to Murphy. Murphy takes a pass half court. Taking his time, controlling the pace. And dunking it on in was Rocha. Here's Zaxton with the coast-to-coast layup. It's good. And substitutions coming in for both teams. 2:54 remaining in the second half of play. I would expect for this to be the final time we see substitutions as this game is winding down. Top of the key. Charging on in. Great block, but a better finish by Henage as he got the rebound and followed it up in. 2:35 remaining in the first half of play. And McKay puts it on home. Wilson and McKay. Wilson blows by him. And the dunk. Great move by Marcus Wilson, the Washington State commit. And answering on back was Bryce Anderson. Here's the thing about Bryce Anderson. That kid has a cannon on his arm because he exploded for 72 points against Mountainside High School. That is the second most amount of points scored in an Arizona high school game since George McCormick did it in 1966. And Gift just tips it on in. Here's Wilson, taking his time. Sets the pick, less than 90 seconds remaining. Henage finishes strong. Team Black taking it past the timeline. Far wing. McKay, blocked by Henage, gets the rebound. And behind the back pass, here comes Johnson, and the alley-oop finish by Johnson. Johnson and Johnson working together. Braylon Johnson with the pass, Kalen Johnson with the finish. And Gift finishes in traffic. Here's Johnson. 40 seconds remaining, 93-65 in favor of Team Blue. Just going through the final motions. Here's Anderson, the kid that scored 72 points. Turnaround shot, and it hits the bottom of the net. Unfortunately, it has to go through the cylinder to count. Beard, you betcha on the three. 20 seconds remaining, shot clock is turned off. Here's Johnson with the dunk. No sportsmanship, despite the shot clock being turned off. Beard tries to answer on back. Hits nothing but air. Team Black gets it back. Over to Gift. Gift, one final shot attempt, and he knocks it on in. That will count. Unfortunately, Team Blue comes out victorious by a huge margin, 97-70. All offense, no gas for Team Black. Team Blue came out victorious big time. And we're going to step aside here on Inferno TV. Trey Matthews, your play-by-play announcer, as the players come to center court to take a photo for the inaugural men's tournament for the All-Star Shootout. I will see you momentarily for the JUCO round. Don't go anywhere. Welcome in, everybody. It is round 2 of the All-Star Shootout. We got Team Black and Team Blue, JUCO products going toe-to-toe. Alexander had control of it momentarily, lost it. Working from left to right, Team Black. Bobbling it on to Baker. Near side for Seamster. Seamster gets the friendly roll. And that's how we begin tonight's ball game. Team Black gets the first 2 points on the board. Alexander. Now over to Cookie. Cookie looking for the floater, and it misses everything. Working from left to right. Here comes Team Black. Deep inside. Cookie lost control of it. Now he regains it on the far wing. He pulls up from 3, rattles in and out. Bobbled out of play. Goes back to Team Black. Looks like Rickwood Pitt touched it up before it went out of play. Team Black once again. Alley-oop attempt. And it falls short to Lowell. Now here's Rickwood Pitt. The Australian product down under. But that ball goes up and over the cylinder for 2. Here we go, deep into the paint. And Seamster, count the basket, got the layup, the foul. Now he'll head to the charity stripe to try to convert on the 3-point play. Seamster comes from Eastern Arizona Community College. And a successful trip as he gets 3 points on the board thanks to the layup, the foul, and the free throw. And Hernandez swishes it on in. Great move by Jordan Hernandez from Cochise College. From the elbow, falls short. Here comes Lowell. Deep inside, goes back to Team Black. And Cookie puts it on in. Here's Team Blue, that's Hernandez. Pick set. Here's Cookie. Deep inside, can't finish. He gets his own rebound, puts it on in, and 1. So the Eastern Arizona product will head to the charity stripe to convert on the 3-point play. Successful trip. Into the paint. Turnaround finish, and Team Black gets a couple onto the board thanks to Dwayne Rogers. Weasley, long 2. Pick set. Rogers kicks it over to the far side corner. Caraglio. Now Rogers tries it and hits nothing but air. Rebound corralled by Cookie. Here's Cookie on the near wing. Takes it underneath the basket. Alexander at the apex, can't finish. Gets his own rebound and squirts it on in. Here's Rogers the third. Passing over to Seamster. Seamster deep into the hole, and he'll head back to the free throw line for the second time this evening. Seamster wearing the Kobe 6 Grinches. One of the nicest shoes in the NBA. And he converts the first of 2. With the exception of Seamster, all new bodies onto the court for Team Black. And he puts it on in. We have a tie game, 11 a pop. Now Seamster will get some much-needed rest as Thomas Hastings will take his place. Here's Hernandez taking it past the timeline. Over to Cookie. Cookie, far wing. Now over to the right elbow, into the paint. Falling away, can't convert. Bobbled on free, back into the hands of Hernandez. Pass was intended over to the right block. Unfortunately, it went out of play. Here's Gonzalez for Team Black. Top of the key. Carr. Back over to Gonzalez. Deep inside, can't finish, is Poschel. Poschel gets it again. Now here's Gonzalez. Passing it on back. And King Turner puts it in. Deep into the paint, Team Blue looking to penetrate. And Damalik gets charged with a foul. Team Black's basketball heading back down the floor. 13:25 remaining in the first half of play. Here's Carr. Over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez over to the right block. And he's met by a swarm of Team Blue players, and it's a kickball violation. Still remains in the possession of Team Black underneath the basket. Poschel, now over to Carr, right wing. Charity stripe, step back, no good. Great rebound by Godfrey. Tracy Godfrey, top 5 in the Arizona Community College Athletic College offensive rebounds with 79 and field goal percentage, shooting 62 this past season. Deep three-point shot is good. Swishing it on in. Yes, the ACCAC, that's what it stands for, Arizona Community College Athletic College. Why is college there twice? I don't really know, but that's how it is. Here's Gonzalez trying to use his speed, and he can't knock the floater on in. Turns back over. Gonzalez looking for the alley-oop attempt, and he gets turned aside. Hastings was already in the air for Team Black, and it bobbles out of play. 12-10 remaining in the first half of play. 16-11 in favor of Team Black. Near side for Carr. Drop down back to Poschel. Poschel misses badly on the three-point attempt. Damalik puts it on in for 2. Looking for the circus shot, and Carr ran out of room, and out of desperation just tossed it on back, goes back to Team Blue. Knocked out of play. 11:43 remaining in the first half. Godfrey. Damalik. Goes back to Damalik. Damalik, couple steps in. Into the paint. And referees will say that Damalik got hacked on that. Foul assessed to Gonzalez for Team Black. The boys in black on top by a score of 16-13. First half of play. Deep three-point attempt. Falls short. Coming off the hands of Fisher. And that three-point attempt missed badly by Turner. Here's Fisher. Arellano. Arellano in a bit of a pickle. And he tried to go for the layup to get himself out of it. Comes up short. Here's Poschel. Deep into the paint. Couple steps in, and he banks it home. Onto the far wing for Domalik. Far side for Gonzalez. Gonzalez on the far wing. Three-point attempt, and it hits the front iron, and he can't rim it home. Ariano, three-point attempt, you betcha. 3 points on the board for the All-Stars in blue. Thinking about it was Hastings. I like to pass it. Near side corner. Swishes it on in by Turner. Pure from three-point range. Team blue up top. Aurelano. Passing on back. And three-pointer is good. Great play by Charles Temple from Scottsdale Community College. So 9:41 remaining in the first half of play. Almost halfway done. If you're unfamiliar with the All-Star Shootout, 2 18-minute halves. Deep inside, corner three, far side, it's good! Pure from three-point range. Now here comes the product from down under. Rickwood Pitt tried to take it deep into the hole. Unfortunately, he got fouled. Underneath the basket for Team Blue. Over to Weasley. Cookie. Dishing it on back. Hernandez. Cookie. Far side, three on good. Not good, I beg your pardon. Lowell lost control of it. Here's Cookie. Puts on the brakes, and the ball is flung out of play. Here's Rogers the third. Passing over to Baker. Baker tries it again. Baker already has a three-point shot. This game, unfortunately, comes up empty this time around. 8:35 remaining in the first half of play. Thought about it. Playing a game of hot potato alongside with Arliano, and it goes out of play. Foul assessed to Corregillo. At the line shooting two is Jalen Weasley. Jalen Wesley, I beg your pardon. Second one from Wesley hits the back iron. Wesley is a current player for South Mountain Community College, so a bit of a homegrown product. Ball goes out of play, 8:24 remaining in the first half of play. Team Black on the near side. Pick set. Over to the right block. Deep inside. Strong finish, and Team Black has a couple more added to their lead. Lowell from Mesa Community College. Play call. Over to Wesley. Now over to Cookie. Cookie. Top of the key, too strong. Back to Alexander. Alexander tries a three-point shot once again. Same result, a miss. Deep inside, great finish by Seamster. Here's Hernandez. Hernandez passing over to Wesley. Wesley back up top for Hernandez. Wesley, couple steps in. Wide open mid-range attempt, can't bank it in. Playing a game of hot potato, Hernandez. Alley-oop attempt, deep inside. Great finish by Rickwood Pitt. And block shot. Get that out of here, says Alexander, but it's knocked out of play. Still into the possession of Team Black. And we'll get a timeout with 7:02 remaining in the first half of play. Trey Matthews of Inferno TV. I will see you momentarily, 28-21 in favor of Team Black. Welcome back to Inferno TV. Team Black on top by a score of 28-21 with 6:55 remaining in the first half of play. Scoop layup, no good. Trying to get the rebound, hits the back heel. Here's Fisher. Deep inside, trying to chug his way to the lane was Damalek, and it's good for two. Deep into the paint. 3-point attempt. Swivels back out. Gonzalez, no good. Far side. Scoop alley-oop attempt. Can't finish at the apex. Temple lost control of it. Here's Carr, near wing. Tips it over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez, 3-point attempt. Falls short, hits the back heel. Outlet pass, and it's good. Justin Fisher finishing it in. 28-25 in favor of Team Black still. Long 2-point attempt, and Pochel is unable to finish it. Gonzalez, turnaround shot, pure. 2 points down for Black once more. Pick set, Fisher. Team Black's basketball going back down the floor. Over to the left elbow, Carr. Mid-range, falls short. Demolake. Now deep attempt by Arellano, falls short. Hastings taking himself, and he split the defenders for two. Far side wing. Arellano, 3-point attempt, and that hit the bottom of the net. Unfortunately, it has to go through the cylinder for that to count. Team Black, Carr, left wing side. And he got him on the pump fake. .425 remaining in the first half of play. Three-point attempt, good. Nice shot from Justin Fisher. .405 remaining in the first half of play. Here comes Gonzalez deep into the paint. Can't get the finish, but he got hacked, and he'll head to the charity stripe. Gonzalez hits the first one. And he's perfect from the line, 2 for 2. Demilek, far wing, deep into the paint. An excellent find over to Godfrey, and Godfrey puts it on in. Godfrey is top 5 in the ACC AC in offensive rebounds with 79 and field goal percentage, shooting 62 from the floor. So you know Godfrey likes to finish point blank. 3:37 remaining in the first half of play, 36-30 in favor of Team Black. Here's Rogers III. Drops it on back. Barraggio. Three-point attempt, left wing, pure. Cam Carraggio from Glendale Community College puts 3 points on the board for Team Black. They're up by 9. And he took one too many steps. He was looking for the floater, and unfortunately, Jalen Alexander will pay the piper as travel is assessed. 3 minutes remaining exactly. Rims out. Over to the left block. Can't finish in traffic. Wesley. 2:46 remaining in the first half of play. As they're going to give Dwayne Rogers III a foul. So heading to the free throw line is Lay Rickwood Pitt. Hails from Western Australia. And he puts it on in, converts on the three-point play. Far side for Seamster. Pick set, Seamster looking for an opening. Drops it on back, and Lewell unable to knock it on in. Rebound goes to Rickwood Pitt. He's going to take it himself. Turnaround shot, what a finish. He just kissed it off the backboard. Rickwood Pitt playing both ends. 2:15 remaining in the first half. Turns the ball over as Seamster was falling onto the ground. Rickwood Pitt, why not again? Reverse layup. That was pretty picturesque for the kid from down under. 2-point game in favor of Team Black. And once again, Team Black turns the ball over, and Team Blue can try to get the lead. Cookie. Top of the key. Into the paint. Looking for an opening. Unable to get it, but he gets his own rebound. Can't tip it on in. Goes back to Team Black with numbers. Here comes Alexander with the finish. 90 seconds remaining in the first half of play. Rickwood Pitt. Deep inside. And he turns it over to Baker. Baker will finish it himself with the one-hand finish. Hernandez. Rickwood Pitt. Cookie. Three-point attempt. Too strong. Carraggio. Seamster. Near wing. Turnaround shot. And he knocks it in. Despite being hounded and pestered, he still kissed it on in. Alexander got his comeuppance and payback as he puts 2 points down for Team Blue. Less than a minute remaining. And Lewell puts it on home. Pass half court for Cookie. Wesley. Can't bake it on in. Cookie came flying in on the rebound. And here we go. One-hand finish. Dwayne Rogers III, Phoenix College product. Impressive outing so far as Team Black is back up double digits. And last minute shot attempt from Rickwood Pitt falls short. So we head to the first intermission, halftime, as we have a 10-point lead in favor of Team Black, 49-39. Trey Matthews, your play-by-play announcer. I will see you momentarily. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to Inferno TV, where Team Black is up by double digits here on the All-Star Shootout in Phoenix, Arizona. Alley-oop attempt. I'm Trey Matthews, your play-by-play announcer, and Team Black already coming out swinging early. Pick set, trying to go deep into the hole. Team Black resets once again. Three-point shot by Gonzalez is good on the far wing. Picking up right where they left off in the first half. Here's Hernandez. Hernandez over to Alexander. Alexander. Cookie. Top of the key. Right elbow. Rickwood Pitt. Can't knock it on in. Here's Carr. Swarming on in into the paint. And he gets gobbled up as he met a swarm of Team Blue players. And Cookie negated him. Jump ball going back to the possession of Team Blue. 17 minutes remaining in the second half of play. 52-39 in favor of Team Black. Turnaround shot by Wesley is good. Jalen Wesley, current player for South Mountain Community College. Apologize for the technical difficulties, but we are back now on Inferno TV. Cookie finishes on in. 52-43 in favor of Team Blue. Hastings puts the dance moves on, but he can't finish. Goes back to Rickwood Pitt. Hernandez. Over to Wesley. Wesley got met by a swarm of angry Team Black players. And the dunk and finish. Two hands for safekeeping for King Turner. The Scottsdale Community College product making sure to keep the lead for Team Black as they are up by 11. Hernandez onto the right elbow. The kid from down under hits the long jumper. Rickwood Pitt, once again, hails from Western Australia, and he is a product of Eastern Arizona College here in the States. Long three-point attempt, and Gonzalez can't swish it on in. Near side for Alexander. Alexander over to Hernandez. Hernandez into the paint, falling away, can't knock it in. Alexander is there on the rebound. He too cannot put the ball into the hoop. Here's King Turner. Lost control of it. Cookie racing for it. He gets it. And he finds the trailer, which was Rickwood Pitt, and put it on in with two hands. Near side for Gonzalez. Gonzalez deep inside. Acrobatic attempt, and he gets hacked. So no 2 points for him, but he'll get a couple of freebies at the charity stripe. 14:55 remaining in the second half of play. Thank you for tuning in. Trey Matthews, your play-by-play announcer here on Inferno TV. First one from the line from Gonzalez is good. And Gonzalez hits the second one from the charity stripe. Cuts the lead to 9. Hernandez near side, picked up by Gonzalez. Alexander sets the pick. Here's Rickwood Pitt. Turnaround shot, and he can't put it in. Here's Carr. Deep inside, fiddling with it. And Corriago regained control of it, and the three-point attempt hits the back heel. Gonzalez near side. Trying to put the dance moves on Cookie, and Cookie blocks him. Try this again. Alley-oop attempt with Corraggio, and it falls short. We're having some technical difficulties on Inferno TV. We will see you momentarily. Please stand by. Welcome back to Inferno TV, where we had to fix our camera momentarily, but we are back and we are live. Working from right to left, Team Black. 13-10 remaining in the second half of play. Drops on back. Turnaround attempt by Rogers. Playing a game of volleyball with it. Spikes it on back to Team Blue. Here's Temple. Temple regains the rebound. Three-point attempt, no good. There once again is Domalik. Domalik lost control of it, and with 12:42, heading back down to the other side of the floor. Now here comes Team Black working from right to left. Baker gets his own miss, and he muscles his way for 2 points. Here's Fisher trying to put the moves on Corraggio. Spins it around, bobbles on back to Team Blue. Up top for Temple. Temple, long three-pointer attempt, too strong. Hits the back iron. And who's there to gobble it up and try to convert on the miss? It was Demalik. And Baker handed the cookie jar on that finish. Unfortunately, could not see the result. What a pass right there by Demalik to Aurelio. Ariano gets 2 points back for Team Blue. But not for long. Seamster gets the 2 points back. 11:30 remaining in the second half of play. Now here comes Seamster near side. Trying to put the dance moves on Orlando. And Seamster, for the third time this evening, will head back to the charity stripe, and you can count the basket. Strong finish. The kid from Eastern Arizona will have a chance to convert on the three-point play at the charity stripe. Now here comes Team Blue. Fisher in a bit of a fluster. Puts a series of excellent moves, and he finishes. You betcha. Justin Fisher, that was impressive. And Rogers passes it out of bounds. 10:59 remaining in the second half of play. Fisher near side. Rogers picks him up. Fisher double teamed. Great finish inside by Godfrey. Like we said in the first half, Godfrey top 5 in the ACC AC in offensive rebounds with 79. And field goal percentage as he shot 62 from the floor. Speaking of which, Godfrey gets the rebound. Now here comes Fisher. Fisher, Domalik. Back up top for Temple. Temple with a three-point attempt. No good. Goes back to Seamster. Seamster near side. Puts on the brakes on the left wing. Stop. Pop. And he can't knock it on in. Outlet pass up ahead to Godfrey. And Godfrey, alongside with Fisher, wasn't pretty, but they get the 2 points nonetheless. Onto the right block. Luol can't get the mid-range to go. Domalik. And a three-point shot is good by Aurelano. Andres Aurelano, he knocked down 78 three-pointers, which ranked 5th in the ACC AC. Wholesale change for both respective teams. Fresh bodies hitting the court. As we have 9:41 remaining in the second half of play. And we get a timeout onto the court. It is a media timeout as we're about to get the raffle announcement. We'll step aside here on Inferno TV. Welcome back to Inferno TV as we have 9:41 remaining in the second half of play. Team Black will have control of it right in front of the scorer's table where we're sitting at. Now the referees are moving them over to the far side in front of the spectators. Team Black has control of it. Here comes Team Blue. That's Hernandez. Hernandez near wing side. Deep into the hole. And Pitt finishes on the layup. Great find to the big man. Three-point attempt by Gonzalez, pure. Hernandez near wing. Alexander turns the ball over. 8:50 remaining in this ball game. Trying to finish Gonzalez. Too much traffic in the lane, and the referees will not give him the free throws. Here's Rookwood Pitt. Left wing side, dropping on back to Cookie. Couple steps in, Cookie thought about it. Pitt, no hesitation, hits the front heel. Goes back to Team Black. Ariano, one-handed finish. Ariano, he's good at three-pointers, but he also wants to showcase his dunking abilities as there's 2 points down for Team Blue, and they cut the lead to 1. On back, goes back to Team Blue, heading back down to the other side of the floor. Here's Hernandez. Hernandez takes a pass to the timeline. Pitt tries to set the pick. Alexander trying to search for the big man. Bounces it back over, and referees will blow their whistle. .7:39 remaining in the second half of play. Team Black trying to set up shop. Hastings deep inside, can't finish. Here's Hernandez. Over to Poshell. And the shot is good from three-point range. Here's Carr, near wing. Can't get him on the pump fake. Gonzalez. And he finishes. Count the basket and one. Gonzalez using his speed will head to the charity stripe for one more. Cuts the lead to 2. Team Blue on top by a score of 74-72. As we'll get some fresh bodies onto the court. So Gonzalez from Pima College, standing 5'9", but playing much bigger than his size showcases. Throughout the course of the game, we've seen Gonzalez not be hesitant to shoot the three, using his speed to get into the paint, and not afraid to take it amongst the trees. And he converts on the three-point play. The layup, the foul, and the free throw. Near side for Fisher. Thinking about his Godfrey. Godfrey goes back to Team Black, playing a game of hot potato. Gonzalez, who else? Slowing down the pace, right in front of Godfrey, and it hits the front of the heel, goes back to Team Blue. Fisher, far wing. Deep inside, and Godfrey gets the bunny. No hesitation from three, pure. Dylan Baker. Similar to Gonzalez from Pima College. So Pima College products coming to showcase their skill set here at the All-Star Shootout. Seamster takes it coast to coast, finishing strong. We have ourselves an entertaining game right now. 2 points. Step back three. Made famous by Harden. Unfortunately, Damalik is not able to get the 3 points. Fisher. Step back three once again. And he banks it on in. That is cash from Fisher. The kid from Chandler Gilbert Community College, making this a competitive ball game once more. Fisher, who else? Pushing the pace. Takes it deep inside, and Seamster says, get that out of here. Here's Carr. Carr in traffic. He will not be granted a foul. Referees will say it went off of his body. Heading back to Team Blue as we work from left to right. And we will get a timeout on the floor. It's success to Team Black. We have 4:52 remaining in the second half of play. Team Blue on top, 79-78. We'll step aside here on Inferno TV. Welcome back to Inferno TV as Justin Fisher has the ball. Near side, trying to put the dance moves on. Up top, trying to reset the offense. Domalik into the paint, and he can't finish on the layup attempt. .428 remaining in the second half of play. Very close competitive ball game. Somebody has to win this. As goaltending is called, so count the basket for Domalik. Here's Seamster. Takes it deep inside. And Seamster has been making a living at the charity stripe as Domalik is assessed with that foul. Rayshawn can't convert the first of two. Rayshawn Seamster from Eastern Arizona, standing 6'7", using his athletic frame to try to get into the post and get some free throws as the ball is tipped out of play. They'll say that Rogers touched it last. Here's Justin Fisher. Fisher has been cooking all game long, using a lot of his dribble moves to get himself open and convert on shots. Rogers up in his grill. Temple, deep inside, searching for the loose ball. Luol gets it. Rogers, far wing, knocks it on loose, kicked out of play, goes back to Team Blue, heading back down the floor. Domalik takes a pass to timeline, picked up by Baker. Over to Godfrey. Godfrey. Fisher thought about it. Couple steps over to his right. Underhanded layup and count the basket. From Chandler Gilbert Community College, Justin Fisher heading to the line for the three-point play, and he puts his team up by 5. Justin Fisher, in 28 games played for the Coyotes, only averaged 3 points per game. You wouldn't have guessed with the way he's playing in this matchup. Fisher and Seamster, who else? Once again, using his body frame to try to squirt past the defenders, and he'll head to the charity stripe for a couple. You always play aggressive, put your head down, and get into the paint. Sometimes you can be rewarded, and Rayshawn Seamster is living proof of that. First one from the line is good, cuts the lead to 4. 3:11 remaining in the ball game. Team Blue on top. And he goes 1 for 2, splits it. Domalik over to Fisher. Fisher, one-on-one between him and Gonzalez. Puts the dribble moves on. Gonzalez holding his own. Ariano from deep three-point range bobbles back into the paint. And unable to control it was Temple. Rogers, turnaround shot, misses everything. Ariano controls the loose ball. Ariano, three-point shot, rims out. Godfrey controls the rebound. He'll take it himself, and he can't finish. Lowell all up on him. Domalik, same result. Ariano with the three. Temple and Domalik trying to clean up the loose change. And unfortunately, they both come up empty on that possession. 3 attempts for Team Blue and not 1 point to show for it. They're still up 83-79. 2:21 remaining in this ball game. Rickwood Pitt over to Cookie. Rickwood Pitt sets the pick. Cookie deep into the hole, and he gets the layup, banks it in. Here's Gonzalez. Look out for Gonzalez. Him and Hernandez. Gonzalez falling back. It's good. Freeze frame. Less than 2 minutes remaining. Hernandez. Rickwood Pitt. Up top for Hernandez. Now over to Cookie. Turnaround shot. Rickwood Pitt is right there. To clean up the mess. From down under, from Australia, over the top of the cylinder. 3-point attempt hits nothing but air, kicked free. And it will remain with the team in black. Underneath the basket. Team Black once again. There's Baker. Baker trying to do the give and go, and finishing was Pochel. 87-83 in favor of Team Blue. They're going to take their time. We have a $1:05 remaining in this ball game. Gonzalez playing scrappy. Here's Seamster, and he gets the 2 points. Great defense by Gonzalez. Great offense by Seamster. Dynamic duo to cut the lead to 3. Bounced away. Here comes Lowell. Tries to do the from the behind pass. Comes up empty. Gonzalez up top. Gonzalez will take his time. Shot clock is still on. Team Blue on top by 2 points. Gonzalez. Seamster sets the pick. Over to Seamster. Deep into the hole. And he finishes. Tie game. 87 a pop. Here's Seamster. Hernandez. Time winding down. 3-point attempt. Hits nothing but air. And triple zeros have hit the board. Tie game. Are they going to say that's a foul? And we're going to get overtime. Sudden death, 1 minute. Best game so far during this tournament. It's the 4th game, but it's the best one. As we saw Seamster and Gonzalez work together as a tandem to make sure that their team was still in it. And now it comes down to this. Sweaty palms time. No tomorrow, no later, no other opportunity. 1 minute on the board. Rickwood Pitt wins it. Temple, far side. Three-point attempt, can't fake it on in. Orlando loves that three-point shot. Unfortunately, he comes up empty. Gonzalez taking his time. Pick set, Gonzalez, backdoor pass, and the finish. Post shell, 2 points down. Shot clock is turned off. It comes down to this. Fisher takes a pass half court. Fisher gonna take it himself. Rickwood Pitt, mismatch. Can't get it. Rebound. Tries to kiss it off. Rickwood Pitt, third time's the charm. No, it's not. Seamster has it. And he'll get fouled. Wow, Rickwood Pitt. 1, 2, 3 point blank shots, and he couldn't put it in. Had to foul quickly. And Rayshawn Seamster went off and running, and he got fouled. And we will get a timeout as Team Black is on top by 2. Sweaty palm time once again during this OT period. As Team Black is trying to strategize, they want to waste as much clock as they can. 5 2/10 of a second remaining. And for Team Blue, all you can hope for is a steal and a quick getaway. And right now, they're debating on the scores table who should be given the MVP. It's definitely a tough decision. Team Black, last opportunity. Into the backcourt for Gonzalez, and he's hacked quickly by Fisher. Fisher at the charity stripe, looking to put this game to bed. First one from the line is good. And right now they're just trying to say that Rickwood Pitt was a little too antsy. But nonetheless, that first free throw will count. The second one from the line is good. And I think Team Black is going to hold on to win. Fisher takes a pass half court quickly. Pulls up from 3, it's good! But not enough. As Team Black comes out victorious, 91-90. The closest game during the All-Star Shootout, and it goes to Team Black for the 4th and final game during these last couple of days. Want to thank everybody a part of the Inferno TV squad and everyone who was a part of this broadcast to make it great. As the players come to center court to take a picture once again for the MVP presentation. What a great tournament here at South Mountain Community College. And Rayshawn Seamster will be given the MVP award for this game. Taking it to the rim, getting fouled, getting the free throws, the product from Eastern Arizona, 6'7", MVP. So that's going to do it here at the All-Star Shootout. Trey Matthews, play-by-play announcer. Thank you to everyone a part of this tournament for making it so great. Thank you to South Mountain Community College for being great hosts, as Team Black comes out victorious 91-90. Everybody here on Inferno TV during the basketball season, signing out. Have a good night, everybody.